Well, hello, good afternoon, happy Monday, everyone. If you are hopping on live, go ahead and give me your shout out and just say hello. Let me know where you are watching this from. I am streaming to a couple of different platforms, my YouTube and my Facebook. So just drop it off and let me know where you're watching this one from. And just say hello. I would love to hear you and like let me know what's going on in May, what's happening in your life. I know there's been a lot of people like going on vacation and doing stuff. So what's happening in your life, in your world in May? Like, is it soccer? Is it baseball? Is it football? What do you watch on the weekend? Over the weekend, one of my colleagues at work actually was live streaming her son's baseball game, and like the whole entire time she had the live stream on, and she was like just watching the live stream of her son playing baseball. And like the whole entire time I'm staring at an open field and I'm like, where's your son? I don't see him. So if you're coming in, just say hello, let me know where you're watching this from, and hello, happy Monday. Hopefully you had a good Monday so far. Today we are going to talk about, the topic for today is actually something that's really dear and near to my heart. What is the content strategy and why do you need one? I thought about bringing this conversation in here because what I have heard over a number of time, over a number of period of time, or all the time actually, I hear people say, I don't have the time to create content. I feel so overwhelmed. I don't know where to begin. And people are always stressing out about time. There's not enough time and to do everything. Your life is busy. You have work, you have family, you have something else that's going on in your life. And just sitting down to create that piece of content is a challenge. And I'll admit, a lot of time I'm sitting down and you ask me to create content. It's stressful. It's challenging. Because I could easily be outside having my drink and just having a good time. I don't want to sit here and think about what I have to write. So I think as a coach, especially someone who has no experience in marketing, you have zero idea of actually how to market yourself, then I think this episode is really going to help, because this is where I started, right? Because when I first got into my coaching business, I didn't know how to market myself, and it was like trying to figure out putting messages together. I kind of have an idea of who I wanted to serve, right? Back then, I was serving almost everybody, and what I want to serve them with was overcoming negative self-talk. I wanted to help them overcome negative self-talk so that they can be more confident. And that was my niche. That was my tagline that for many, many years, until I finally realized that, that's not where I can make the most impact. And at that point, I'm like, okay, it's time to answer my calling and really talk about this content marketing, which I've been doing for the last 4 years as a coach. Right. So I was a coach first before I became a marketer. I don't even consider myself a marketer. I consider myself, I don't know, I coach to get people to know how to do marketing like a coach. I like that. All right. So if you're hopping on today, awesome. Welcome. I would love for you to just let me know where you're watching this from. All right. So topic. What is the content strategy and why is it important for you to need one? So if you are someone who's struggling with trying to create content for your coaching business, then I got good news for you, because this is something that is totally repeatable, something that's going to take a lot of stress out. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of demo to show you how this is set up, so that you can actually use it, apply it, and start using it in your life. That will hopefully bring you a little more joy and calmness to the way that you're marketing your coaching business. Just a quick announcement. So I am in the last day of my Brave Your Brand Challenge offer. So today is the last day before the cart close at midnight. And so those of you who are still thinking about it, the content strategy is one of the topics that I talk about in the modules inside the Brave Your Brand. So if you're interested, this is a good time for you, then there is the link that you can go and sign up. I can't do this screen things. Oh yeah, here. So here is the link that you can go and sign up. It's braveyourbrandchallenge.com. Not Brave Your Brand Challenge, braveyourbrand.com. And from that, it's going to take you to the sales page. Basically, you just pay me and you're all good. We start actually the following week, next Monday. You'll have total of 5 live call with me. But this Wednesday at 11 o'clock, we have a roadmap call. And basically the roadmap call is just there for you to really get the sense of what's coming up for the next 5 days that you're going to be with me on this intensive course. So I'm going to walk you through a success path. Because once you get into the members area, if I'm not there to walk you through like where do you need to go, it can be a little overwhelming. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that you get that information ahead of time, which is why I schedule actually a roadmap call. So if you signed up, it's very important that you clear out your calendar this Wednesday at 11 o'clock and meet me at the roadmap call, so that I can walk you through the process of what you do inside the module and where to look for things and what you need to know to look in order for this intensive course to be successful. Okay, and today is the last day that you can sign up. I'm going to close the registration at midnight. So if this is for you, if you're starting your coaching business and you want to grow it, and knowing how to speak to your ideal clients and knowing how do you market yourself, then this is a challenge for you. And if you have any doubts, just hop on a call or just send me a message. I would be more than happy to walk you through it, just to make sure that you are a good fit, because I'll be honest, not everyone is a good fit for this course, and I don't want you to sign up unless you are a good fit. So if you have any doubt whether or not this is the right course for you, I do have all the rest of after this live call, I don't have anything. So I'm happy to, hop on a call with you or just live chat you over the messenger. So there you have it. All right, getting back to what the today's topic, what is content strategy and why do you need one? There's a lot of things that we do in life, and you're probably busy, you're running around, you have two jobs, you're trying to quit one but you're trying to start one, so your life is being juggled between two different places. And now you have to actually talk about your business, you have to market your business. And if you're someone who's using social media as a way of reaching out to your audience, reaching out to people, then chances are you're going to sit down and you're going to have to create some content, right? So when it comes to creating content, a lot of people come to me and they say, Michelle, I don't have time. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. I don't know what to write. And even before that, it's about coming up and setting up a plan. So content strategy is really in 3 words. I can describe it in 3 words. It's basically plan of attack. Like we're not really attacking your audience, but it's metaphorically, it's a plan of attack. How do you set up a system so that no matter what you create, it always lead to a conversion, always lead to a sale, always lead to an angle. And hopefully that angle for you is getting more client and booking more discovery call, right? Because let's face it, I have no doubt that you are a great coach. And once you get them onto the discovery call, you're going to do an amazing job and you'll be able to convert them into your paying client. But it's the step that you take before you get to having them booking a call with you. How do you get to that? How do you shorten that time period? And how do you actually bridge that gap? That's the attack that we're talking about. Right? So your content strategy is really about planning the attack. And guess what? My plumber is here and this is such a bad timing. So you're going to hear a lot of noises in the back. So the plan of attack is going to be a plan, a way of managing your content. And it's a system, it's a method so that you can share your post, share your content, share your video, share everything that you create across all social media channels and everything that you do online. Okay, so this encompasses how you create, how you deliver, and how you convert a total stranger, a visitor coming to your website, and how do you convert them into your paying client. So that is a content strategy. And the content strategies is used by many big and small companies, and they use this to give me 1 second. I'm live streaming, and of course, we have to do the plumbing right now. So you're going to hear a lot of noise in the back. Okay, we're going to do this. This is live. This is part of the live. So a lot of company actually uses the content strategies to making sure that everything that they create are actually in front of the right audience and in front of the right people at the right time. What that essentially will do for you is that's going to help you to get the most out of your revenue and making the profit for your coaching business. And that's where the last step is, to actually get the paying client. So before that, you have all these steps that you need to go through in order to walk a very cold audience, someone who just walked through your door, right, for the very first time, who have no idea of what you do. So you're walking them through that process so that they want to sign up with you and book a call with you. That is the ultimate angle. And that is why it's so important for you to actually have a marketing strategy, a content strategy, because you don't want to just put random stuff out there that doesn't lead to anything, that's just meaningless, and that's great posts, people get inspired, but you're not really leading them to any action in the future. So how do you create this content strategy? All right. So the content strategy that I'm going to show you is actually something that I walk my clients through. Actually, I have one client who just went through the whole process, and I walk her through the idea of how to actually put one together. So since it's a plan of attack, what I would encourage you to do is actually take your calendar out. And what you're going to do is you are going to open up your calendar, and you're really just going to look at exactly when and how often you want to show up on your social media. Okay. All right. So let's say you are someone who works Monday through Friday, and maybe you can only share every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, these are the days that you'll comfortably be on social media. So your strategy would something be like it's a link. I don't want a link. All right. So here, okay. So a strategy means that, let's say Monday. Monday, I'm going to create a video. Okay. On Wednesday, I'm going to. Well, on Wednesday, I'm going to share a blog. So apparently, I can't click on this. So blog. And then on Friday, I'm going to do a post. Okay, that would be one way of how you can strategize your content sharing. So every time on Monday, you're going to share a video. Wednesday, you're going to share a blog. And then on Friday, you're going to share a post. 3 days out of the week. Let's say you're really busy and you can only do it once a week. So you're going to come back here and take out, like, maybe Monday, I'm going to do a blog only, right? And then maybe on Saturday, I will share something that's more inspirational. Okay. Saturday, I'm going to share inspirational post. And this will be a quote. Okay. And you're not doing anything else any other day. Oh, I hate this calendar. So you're going to take out this. So that would be your content calendar. Now, what I've just done on blog and quotes, these are known as category or categories that you want to share or themes or that you want to share, right? So these are the types of content that you want to share. Next, you're going to give it some very specifics. So what type of blog? And if you are someone who's doing mindset coaching, maybe that particular blog, you want to focus on I don't know, how to build confidence. I seem to attract a lot of people who's working in the confidence space. So maybe you wanted to write a blog about confidence, and maybe your quotes, the quotes that you want to share would be something around the mindset. Okay. So for each categories of post, you have a theme, and then you also have a specific what type of videos or content that you're going to create. So you're going to look at your calendar and you're going to give it a very specific plan, right? The category of the type of content that you want to share, what do you want to talk about? And that would become your like a theme, a topic that you want to share. Then you can go into much more details, which I don't have enough time to cover in this video, but you see how it can be built up, right? So I'm going to share what I have. Don't say. So what I essentially did was using my Notion, I have created a massive content library. So what you're looking at is my content library. Okay. I have posts that is based on the category. So let's say today I'm going to share something that's promotional, and then I can designate something that's promotional. And then the pillar would be the theme, the topic that I want to talk about. So for me, it would be content marketing, but for you, it would be something else, right? Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's mindset, maybe it's, I don't know, leading to something that you do as for your niche market. So you have category and you have pillars based on what you decided to do. So this is massive. I have a simpler version, which I give to my Brave Your Brand Challenge students, and basically the same setup. Okay, there's different tab here, and you have a calendar system in here. And when you get the template, you basically come in here, you assign yourself with the category. Maybe it's an educational piece. You wanted to teach somebody, teach your audience about educational piece, and perhaps you want to talk about, I don't know, talk about love. That would be one of the themes that you can create. And down here, you can start writing, basically. Okay, so that's how you start putting your content out. And with this, you basically have a way of keeping track of the types of content that you're creating, and you're also giving yourself way less things to do, right? So that you can imagine, you can sit down maybe on the weekend and you can plan out ahead of time, 3 weeks ahead of content. And this way you buy yourself so much more time when you have a plan of attack. Okay, so what are the two things that you're going to need to have a content strategy? Number one is you need to decide a category, right? The category would be something that is maybe it's a blog, maybe it's a video, maybe it's a reel, maybe it's some type of way that you connect with your audience, right? So whatever type of content that you're producing, you can use that as your category. You can use, then the next step would be creating the topic. What topic do you want, you're passionate about to share? Those could be your love, authenticity, confidence. It could be mindfulness would be another theme that you can create. Another theme that you can create would be something like maybe around the springtime. That would be another thing that you can write about for that's related back to your coaching business. So these are just an idea to give you on how you can set up a content strategy for your weekly post, for your monthly post. When you go to the monthly, what I do is I take you a little further to have a purpose behind why you're sharing this post this month. Okay, so that's also in here in the template. Now, if you don't have this template, you can just simply use a calendar to do that. Okay, so a monthly calendar, any calendar would do. You can open up the calendar and start writing and plug in. Like today, I want to share a video. Tomorrow, I want to do a post. Wednesday, I want to do a reel. You can have different types of content that you share and stay in front of your audience. Then you bring it down to talk about the topic. Okay, so I'm doing a video. What topic do I want it to be? If I'm doing a post, what topic do I want to assign it to be? And you really get down to the nitty gritty of what is it that you want to talk about specifically. And you have to remember, you have 365 days, right? So you don't have to give everybody everything all at once. You can break it down into different days. So hopefully that helps. I know there's a lot of noise in the background, but this is life. This is part of the way that the live stream is going to work. And I have my plumber here, so I am going to take care of it. And hopefully this will give you an idea of how to create your content in the future. And if you're still having struggles and finding the time, and you're still struggling with what do I talk about and how do I differentiate myself behind my coaching business, and how do I actually make my message resonate with the audience, then I would highly recommend to take a look on the braveyourbrand.com. And today is the last day for you to sign up to register. So take a look. This is really where I help people to narrow down their message and also give them an idea of exactly what to post. So there's content strategy, and there's also a lot about identifying your core story of how you create your contents that lead to someone wanting to book a call with you, actually paying you with their money. So that will give you an idea of it, and hopefully this is helping, and I will see you next time. Bye now.